What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Halcyon 6. I think we're in trouble right now. We've got some nasty stuff going on in the galaxy, and unfortunately, until we research the thing that allows us to board that thing and kill it, we are going to be taking frequent attacks from enemies that really want to hurt us. These fleets are a little bit too strong for our Tier 1 ships, and so getting a second Tier 2 fleet appears to be the thing that we really want to apply ourselves to right now, and so that's probably what I'll do in this episode. Let's go ahead and redirect the fleet over to pick up whoever they can. 8 crew on that side. Looks like there are a bunch of ships flowing around. We've got a raider fleet, which is bombarding our station. We'll be back in just a moment. Small fleet bearing pirate signals entered the system. Realizing we were under bombardment, they turned around and left. I was going to say, this is working out pretty well. Fleet bearing Zlar signals has arrived. They sent us a hail. Terran Starbase, based on the wreckage floating nearby, it looks like you did us a favor, destroying the fleet of our rebel nemesis, the Zlar Pasargade. We apologize you were forced to take part in our internal conflict, but we are highly impressed with your adroitness. It was nothing. On behalf of the Zaryanthu Directory, we formally thank you for your actions. Yay! Apparently they like us now. Continue creation for Mary Curie. This is the best way for us to level her up in a satisfactory manner. He has leveled up a little bit. I would say probably just to push ramming speed up. Ramming speed appears to be a really good ability, since the only downside is a hull breach, which he can cauterize himself anyways, so who really cares? We've got, not the flabby hab lovers. Let's definitely not send them over to here. They will regret that decision a bunch. Let's wipe them out very quickly. It's just 2 little guys on this side. Some people said they found the combat in this game to be a little bit boring, but I actually quite enjoy it. I don't know. For me, it comes down a lot. I think a lot of the time for me, it comes down to spell effects and stuff like that. If a game has kind of the turn-based JRPG thing going on, I don't really mind as long as the spell effects are really awesome and I enjoy what I'm looking at the whole time. That tends to be the selling point for me. But if it's just like a really boring combat system where it functions the same as this game, but there's no like explosions, there's no cool music, there's no good graphics or whatever, I tend to get bored with it pretty quickly. Unless there are rare occasions, like I play a lot of roguelikes and things like that, like Tome, Tales of Majayal, which is not an explosively crazy looking game, and yet for whatever reason that game strokes the itch for me. I don't really know. Don't really know where the dividing line lies. Finish him off, please. I'm actually just curious to see what kind of damage that can deal. 415 damage. Very nice. Absolutely fantastic. I'm thinking level 7 is the maximum level they can get to. Give me a backstab on this side, please. So we've got many turns in front of us. We should be able to wipe him out no problem before he even kind of gets a chance to strike back. Oh, never mind. Apparently I missed him on the roster right there. My badsies. Let's go ahead and harass him. And sure, we'll finish him off right now. A little bit of HP missing, which I wanted to shore up so that we'd be in perfect shape walking out of this. But nope, no such option to do so. The bombardment has ended. Now I would send a fleet to there, and I would also send a fleet. Where did the other fleet go that was right there? There was a second fleet. Where did it go? Is there any place where I can, like, actually see my reputation with other factions and whatnot? Like, I don't know if there is. Station Bridge. There's nothing there. Oh, no, it looks like they can go up to level 8. Officers' Quarters. That's where we level up. See, I'm kind of curious about where we find our reputation with other factions. So, oh, one of them came here. I'm sorry. I'm just not paying attention very well. We will send the Brucker Brigade off in that direction. In the meantime, we got 22 fuel over here, so I would send the Flabby Hab Lover, he's not even pluralized anymore, to go pick up that fuel because we're going to need it. Then I would send a fleet off to this side to do the exact same thing. Grab us all the fuel that you can manage. I could streamline this a bit by creating fuel production on my actual station, but just haven't gotten around to it. We have Ceramus Sector, which is under attack. The pirate mining facility has no time limit, actually, as far as I can tell, so we'll, I guess, deal with that when we deal with it. Alright, gentlemen. It's come to our attention as the Mighty Federation, aka also known as the Mighty Humanities Republic of the Democracy of also the Imperium, has come to destroy you. Be aware that you will be destroyed with the righteous fires of totalitarianism. Hooray. Slow him down a bit so he ain't getting a turn. And then we'll wipe him out with a hull breach. Die! No, my hull has been breached. Cauterize, cauterize! Jump, 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 jump. Oh, he's not dead. How could you? How could you? That's all I have to say about that. How could you? He's supposed to be dead, and you failed me. You failed me miserably. And now he's getting Chaos Cannon in the face. And he's resisting all of our abilities. Wow. He's resisting us like he doesn't give a damn. That's amazing. Need a tune-up on that side. Wow. That's like his 5th one in a row that he's evaded. Not bad, man. Not bad. I ain't even mad. I'm just impressed with the skill level. Those luck dice, though. There we go. Now he's been leveled a bit. 158 right there. And then we'll go ahead and finish him off with a good old flak barrage. Or a new flak barrage. I have no idea as to the manufacturing status of that particular barrage. Another enemy down. Let's transfer materials over, and I'm of the opinion... Let's send the flabby hab lovers over there to pick up some more fuel. Continue creation, please. She's leveled up to 3. I like that very, very much. She can do solar flare. That's a pretty badass ability. She's getting her, getting her Tien on. That was his ability, right? Yeah, Tien had the solar flare. He did the thing with his eye on his forehead. But the solar flare! It would, like, flash people's eyes, and then they couldn't see. That was his special ability. She also got spin move. But we don't have anything that gives weapons disruption. I'm going to go after solar flare. That seems pretty raw, and I kind of want it. We're going to focus on Ben Spacetime, because that allows people to take, like, double, triple, quadruple turns and stuff. But for now... keep her producing. He's only at level 2. I wish I had another way to level him up, but I just don't. I will take Backstab Maneuver 3, because I use that ability all the time. Wish I hadn't taken Weapon Supercharge, but it is what it is, I guess. He's got Doom Cannon, though. What's not to love about a Doom Cannon? Send him home. We will also jump into research right now, and you know what? I think I'm just going to do the Crow Lab. So let's research that. Crow Lab is ready to go. We don't have any open space to handle it. No, cancel evacuation. Give me the fuel. Don't evacuate. That's a terrible plan. That's a fuel production spot that's super close to where we live. Why would I do that? It's a horrible plan. I don't think I need many materials, but what I do think I need... some dark matter. So send the flabby hab lovers out. We will transfer as much of this dark matter as we can. They brought back some materials. Let's go to Halcyon real fast. We are going to have to send people in to handle this. I'm going to send Corbane Lau. I wish you could add more people, in all honesty. I wish you could send larger teams out. But I guess that's just the way it goes. We're going to clear out an entire wing right now if we can manage it. I don't know if it's going to go down like that, but we're going to try. And let's just hope that there's no major issues while we attempt this. Worst case is that we end up evacuating, but... go ahead and send the hab lovers over there. She's created 30 more dark matter, which is fantastic. We've got a death world. There is, however, something moving around in the storage bays. Level of interference suggests that some stored dark matter is still inside. Yeah, beam down to the surface and see what you can get for me. Give me some cadets, please, to fill in. Sounds good. Alright, so he can exploit confuse. He can inflict blinded. I'm going to suggest that we do that. Phaser blast. Knocked his eyeball out. He's in critical condition and exposed. That's unfortunate. Oh well. What does shock do? Lowers their speed. Let's go ahead and do that because we're going to need double and triple turns if we really want to make this work. He can stealth himself. We can also point blank, but that's not really going to help that much. We can stun them too, but he gets another turn. So the first time around, we're going to fire a phaser at him. And then on his next turn, we'll attempt the stun just to keep this guy super locked down. There we go. That's how combat is done. That's why they call him a tactical officer right there. That's why they call him a tactical officer. You shot his eyeball out. How exceedingly violent. 74 cases of dark matter. That's cool. Because that's why we're out here. This is why we do what we do. We've cleared out a location. Oh, good. And so we've got special tech for use against the Krull Armada. We've got the dark matter multiplier. Oh, never mind. We definitely need to build that. I'm sorry. Let's get the Krull lab going right there. That's going to cost us 20 power. That is a rough room. We also have our propulsion lab. Great. Fantastic. Let's do that since it's storyline required for right now. He's still exploring that room. While we wait then, if I could please get an opening to recruit myself another officer, I would be very, very happy. And I think that it's a... Yes. I believe it's a engineering officer that we require right now. That's not where I need to be. That's not where I need to be. I needed to be Officer Academy. There we are. Let's go ahead and scour some candidates, shall we? Corbane Lau, I would appreciate your cooperation in this regard. It's going to take for military retention drills. Improved officer education would be nice too. We'll wait it out for right now. We could definitely use some Krull tech. Anything that makes our dodge higher, makes us deal more damage. In transit to Vela. Okay. I need you just to shovel dark matter for a little bit. Also, if you could grab me some more crew while you're out and about, I would appreciate it. Okay, we've cleared out the section that we needed to clear out. Our power is mostly utilized. I'm going to go ahead and drop in another propulsion lab on this side next to the hangar, so that we can move around a bit quicker. We've collided with space junk and it cost us 72 materials and repairs. Engine overheated and 11 crew died. Man. It's a rough day to be on board the Flabby Hablever ships. Let's go ahead and redirect the fleet over to this side while traveling. We've got 10 crew stranded in space. Good. Collective fleet has been ambushed by a Krull swarm. We are positioned to send help should we wish to. Collective distress call. Show me the location, please. We have no idea what we're up against over there, though. We could be walking into something horrible. Continue creation, please. Level up as much as possible. 34 crew have joined us on board. It raises the question, how are they just generating free crew? Are they breeding at that rate? Are we cloning out here? Like, what are we doing in order to accomplish this? Found 8 fuel while traveling. Lost 7 while traveling. So welcome to the travesty that is my life. Krull Lab is online. We will acknowledge that. It's up and running. We can now get Krull Tech checked out. So what do we have for Krull Tech? Or do I have to do that through the Krull Lab? I bet I have to do it through the Krull Lab. Let's have a look here. We have 1 day left on that side. Did I not finalize that last order? I must not have finalized the last order. Krull Envirotech. Our officers can survive for a time in Krull environments. 30 days, and that's going to be research for a science officer. Since... Oh, man. They're rolling out on us, aren't they? That's not too bad right there. A smaller fleet could handle that. Might be a decent opportunity for the Flabby Havlevers. So we're being bombarded orbitally right now. Send him home. Please stop. And then on this side, we will send a big fleet out to go ahead and deal with them. I would like to see a little bit of draining right there. We definitely need to get that research done, though. If we can't get that research done soon, it's going to cause us problems. I'd like to see a hull breach, please. Very good. Further damage. We got a portal cannon on that side, but he's regenerated all the damage that he took. They're going to spend a couple turns trying to fire out heals to save themselves. No harm, no foul. I'd be doing the same thing, too. Sometimes you got to heal desperately and just hope for the best. Give me another hull breach, please. Even though I think he's probably going to kill him with that exploit. Perfect. A little bit more damage out, and then a shot missed. I'm going to recommend... That was stupid. Why did I do that? Let's throw out a stun right there. I am going to start seeing if I can slow their entire team down. I'm playing around with a new tactic where I stack slows on everybody on their team, and I want to see if it works. If it ends up working really, really well, it's something that I think could be advantageous to us over the long term. He's still got his portal cannon up and ready to go. Continue whittling him down, please. He's going to use brood pods to heal. That is going to get rid of our exploit, which is unfortunate, but meh. I'll just stack him up again with slows. Slows appear to be the way to go when it comes to a lot of this stuff. Keep the breach up and running, please. You got another turn. If I can slow their entire team, that would be amazing. I would love it. All the way up and through. Let's go for a kill over here. I'd rather he just not get a turn if I can manage it. And then over here, let's continue firing. I'm a fan of shooting. I find it to be a good idea. We'll go for a stun to limit the amount of damage we take there as well. I'd love to destroy that Krull platform. Like, I really, really want to kill it. Okay, a little bit of health back right there. I'd prefer to keep this such that I don't have to dick around too much. With healing after this fight. Hull is breached. Unfortunately, we couldn't move him back. With engine down 25%, just wasn't enough to get us a free turn. I'm going to throw that out right there, and hopefully they can finish this guy off on their turns. Actually, of course we can. We got the Doom Cannon. What's not to love about the Doom Cannon? It's a great argument ender. It's a great argument ender. Okay, so we're back home. Continue creation, please. Nope, don't please do that. Where are my fleets at? Propulsion lab is online. Good. So we'll get fuel efficiency 1. That requires a level 1 officer, which I absolutely think we can make happen. Confirm that task, because the more tasks he does, the more he levels up. That'll put us into combat right here. This is a pretty easy fight. I kind of wish I could have fed this to one of my lower level teams. You know what, just Doom Cannon him. Who gives a shit? He's going to resist my mines. And survive with several HP remaining. How deeply upsetting. I hate everything about that. Finish him. No! I said finish him, not allow him to dodge your shot easily. Go ahead, give me some heals over here. Make that ship look bright and spiffy. Who was Spiff? And why was he so crisp that he had an entire word invented after him? Got a resist right there, which is unfortunate. I mean, obviously there's Spaceman Spiff, but I don't think about Spaceman Spiff as being that dapper. Ow. That hurt. Okay, then. Well, let's just think about the possibility of murdering you as quickly as possible, then. Continue cauterizing. We have other jobs to do. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to take it slow with him, because I'd like him to have an opportunity to take his health back up. Yeah, that's fine. We got an evasion right there. Slow him down a little bit so we get a double turn. Exploit that. Exploit that, and it should be game over for him. Ramming speed is quite the damaging ability. If you can land it with the exploit, it does great. Battle is won. That leaves us at Ghost Head with 10 fuel to be collected. And that leaves us with one final engagement that's actually got a Kroll Mastermind as a part of it. Okay. Rodan Tesla. I will go with Psionic Blast on you, I guess. Become better at your job and therefore more useful to the Commonwealth. I will also send the Brucker Brigade out to deal with them, even though they seem to be a little bit stickier of an opponent. That's a big bad ship right there. One that I don't really know how to deal with, and one that I've never dealt with before. He could actually unload some pretty serious pain on us if he wanted to. At least that would be my guess. He's been slowed. Luckily, we've got a number of evasions working to our advantage right now, and one enemy ship has already bit the dust. Bit the space dust? I don't know. There's not. I wouldn't assume there's a whole lot of dust where we're at right now. Let's go ahead and slow this dude down. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, 370 is enough to make me panic a little bit. Let's get to work on this guy, shall we? Let's keep him from shooting at us for a turn or two. I'm going to exploit over here in the attempt to wipe him out. And on this side, let's get going with some desperate repairs. I'm going to need a hull breach. I'm going to need an exploited sensor shot right there. He is back on the menu. I'm going to need to exploit that as well. Let me slow him down for a second. Good, that bought us at least something. I'm going to go with ramming speed to see how much I can hurt him, and hopefully we just resist the... Good, we did resist. I'm glad to see it. Let's go ahead and cauterize hull. I want to come out of this one as pristine as possible. We don't have him inside our range for the Doom Cannon just yet. I'm going to siphon off some health, though. Nasty little AoE that he's fired out at us. Let me have... Do we have to go back to station before the Doom Cannon recharges? Or did I already use the Doom Cannon? I guess we must have to go back to station before the Doom Cannon is actually functional again. This ship is single-handedly whooping our asses right now. I hope you've noticed this. He's siphoning, and he's able to heal himself, so I'm not going to worry too much. Okay, so he played brood pods on himself. That's perfectly acceptable. Gonna go ahead and damage him. Give me a virus, please. An increased chance to dodge is always something that I'm 100% on board with. Stun him up again. If we can keep him perma-stunned, that would be the absolute optimal situation for my current position. Since he's down, give me a targeting support, please. Portal cannons out with a harassment, followed by a flak barrage, and down he goes. Very nice. I was expecting that to go nastier because I've never seen that ship model before, but it went okay. It went okay. We got a pro gamer again on Zulfmatix's ship. 65 dark matter right there. Nobody else gained anything on their ship, so I'm assuming there's like a maximum amount of cool stuff you can get on your ships. 65 dark matter. I would suggest we go out and we help the collective. Although we really need to get some research done over here. We have 5 days with Rodan Tesla. Okay, so let's take the 5 days then. That still gives us 12 to go help the collective. We'll continue creation right there to try and level her up. We have another Kroll portal opening. Great. When it rains, it pours. Propulsion lab is done. Fantastic. She will continue creation and continue leveling up. The Kroll lab is done with its task. Perfect. That means that we've got time to send somebody out to there. That leaves us with how much time to deal with the collective distress call? 29 days to deal with Matinea, actually. I'll probably go to Epheltes first. May you live forever, Epheltes. Alright. Launch the Maid Vanguard. I'm trying to help people as we go across. 30 done right there. Continue creation. And this is the end of our episode. My name is Splattercat. I will see you all in the next episode of Halcyon 6. Hi, do everybody.